Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary, thank you for being here. America is clearly at an energy crossroads, and one look at oil costs or conversations with families in my district or others around the country who are being forced to sacrifice more to keep on the lights and the heat and the fuel in their vehicles is all the evidence one would need to come to that conclusion. It's our job in Congress to look at how we got here, what our government is doing to solve the crisis, and I'm disappointed that when one looks back over the last 7 years, it's apparent that the administration has pursued what I see as sort of a lose-lose-lose policy, where we are shipping more and more of our dollars to unstable countries in unstable parts of the world, where they are used, as one of the other members mentioned, to fund, in part to fund madrasas or arming of these governments who we may have disagreements with about human rights or other foreign relations issues, and then borrowing that money because we're running a deficit at the same time and a balance of trade deficit. We're basically borrowing the money from other countries and finding ourselves losing our sovereignty. So it's lose-lose-lose policy, and I would like to see us move toward the win-win-win policy, where we're developing the new technologies that provide jobs here and keep our dollars here in this country, and at the same time get us our sovereignty back. This is not an ideological statement. It's an empirical one, looking at oil prices that are breaking daily records, hitting $135 per barrel overnight. Gas prices have more than doubled since 2001. In New York, they're over $4 a gallon. Until recently, the administration has shown resistance to providing short-term relief through timely use of the SPR, and I'm glad that the administration has now chosen to agree with Congress on this issue and halt deliveries to the SPR to provide some relief on the demand side. However, the long-term solutions to our energy prices remain somehow inexplicably tied to a drill first, ask questions later mentality. While private investment is driving renewables by wind and solar to grow by leaps and bounds, we're somehow being told that we really need to keep trying to bring them along and at the same time throw more money at the oil industry, as the Energy Act of 2005 did, with subsidies that we've been trying to take back, tax breaks to an industry that's already claiming record profits, and also throwing more money down the nuclear rabbit hole. Dozens of years and billions of dollars in taxpayer-financed largesse. And I just would comment that I think the ranking member said we shouldn't be picking winners and losers. We've always picked winners and losers. The taxpayer is the insurance company that indemnifies the nuclear industry since the Price-Anderson Act, for instance. So the question is not whether we pick winners or losers, but whether we pick the right ones. The path we need to follow is one that has been advocated by this Congress, focuses on green, domestic, innovative solutions that will reduce our reliance on old forms of energy and drive rather than drain our economy. I remain an optimist, and I hope that even in its last 6 months, the Bush administration can turn a corner and join with Congress to realign the priorities that meet this vision. I yield back.